I'm Pauley Perrette, and I play Abby Shuto, the unbelievably brilliant and smart. I'm like the biggest Abby Shuto fan. I'm not really her, so I can say that. I just play her on TV. But she's a brilliant scientist, and she was a genius at a million different things, from botany to ballistics to chemistry and physics, every kind of thing in the world that not one person could possibly be an expert at all at the same time, except for Abby. And she also has a big heart, and she's just an amazing little being. I'm here in Australia for my first time, and it's wonderful. I love Australia here. And I'm here sort of doing NCIS work. I'm doing press and interviews, and not only to promote the show and the show that's airing now, because our season finale is about to air here. It already aired in the States, and it's amazing. But also, our season 6 DVD is coming out on Thursday here in the States. So there's a lot of exciting NCIS things going on in Australia right now. And we have had such a good time since we've been here. Everyone keeps apologizing that it's raining, but we don't care because it doesn't rain in LA. So that's a fun thing. And we've been all over the place. Walked all over Sydney and went to the Da Vinci exhibit, excellent, at Town Hall, and walked around Newtown all day yesterday. Have had so much seafood, more seafood. It's been great. We're going on into our 8th year of NCIS, and Mark Harmon, David McCallum, Michael Weatherly, and myself, the core 4, have been on it the whole time, and people have come and people have go, and it's just always been, it's such an incredible experience. We all love our show. That's key, number one. So everybody's really excited to be there. We love working with each other, and when you work together that long, you know how to anticipate and to feel out the other person. I can hear all the crazy stuff Michael Weatherly's going to say in his head, which is, it's just been so blessed. It's not like this on every show. It really isn't. It's always a blessing to have a job, but it's an incredible blessing to have a job like this, where 7, 8 years later, everyone's still having a blast. Can't wait to get to set. Can't wait to read a new script. We're just really grateful, all of us. My favorite unscripted moments on the show is pretty much everything that comes out of Mike Weatherly's mouth. Seriously, you never know what he's going to. But we have all kinds of moments that will. Luckily, after 7 years, they trust us as crazy actors, and that they know that we're there for the best of the show, and for not only to make people laugh and keep everybody entertained. So there's a lot happens in our working it out in rehearsals, and they let us keep things, and they take stuff from our own lives and our own interactions offset. The head slap, Mark Harmon really slapped Michael Weatherly on the back of the head, for real. And they started writing it into every episode. And my character, Abby, I'm from the South in the States, and we all hug each other, and I always hug everyone, so now Abby hugs everyone. And complete strangers out on the street slap Michael Weatherly on the head and hug me. So the hardest scenes for me to do ever is really pretty much across the board, not just on NCS, is I'm not a very loud person, so like having to yell at someone even as an actor is so completely, and not even like I don't even know how to do that. I've never yelled at anybody in my life, in my own personal life. That's always hard. And then also whenever we lose a character on the show, not only is my character losing a friend, but it's also really hard at upsetting the balance of us as friends all working together. Like, I cried when Sasha left. I cried when Lauren left. Like, you never want anybody to go, and you miss them. I mean, even though I can just go see Sasha or call her on the phone. But it's just it's really hard. And playing that on both sides as the actor not being around their co-actor and the character losing their co-worker as well there's been a lot of very emotional stuff going on there. I've said several times that the change that I would like is to have a big giant episode where Abby gets the spider tattoo removed, because I have put that thing on my neck over 1,000 times. It feels like chewing gum. It comes off. We had to put it on and off and on every time I change dog collars. That'll never happen. Oh, by the way, it's fake. There was one time, as far as Abby's shoes go, Abby's shoes go. Where I had an injury on my toe. I had a dog bite, so I couldn't fit a boot over my foot. So we were actually shooting. Everything was shot from the knee up because I could only wear one shoe. I still had to wear the other shoe so my height would remain the same. So I was had one 6-inch platform on and one no shoe whatsoever going around. But we have a lot of fun. Rachel Good is the wardrobe stylist there. We are like little kids, and we have a thing called Abby's Closet that has all of her clothes, all of her boots, all of her purses, all of her parasols, everything. And it's just like, oh, it's just so much fun in there. We make things, we cut patches out of stuff and sew it onto other things. She's riveted bracelets around the toe of a boot to make them look like they're spiked. It's fun. It's arts and crafts all the time. The actors never know what's coming up for their characters, and it often sounds like we're being elusive, but the writers write the scripts and give them to us. Except I am very elusive when people ask me about things that I do know, because the show is fun. I never want to give anything. I'm a huge NCIS fan, and I try to know as little as possible because I like to watch it. So I never give away secrets, and I don't know why anyone would want to know them, because then you've just blown it from that. I would like to know, I know Abby has a little brother, just mentioned 3 times in the last 7 seasons. We don't know who that is. A lot of people and fans are always saying, Abby should get out of the lab more and go to crime scenes. And I'm like, no, stop saying that, because I really like being in my lab. I know where everything is. I have all my dolls there, all my equipment. It's all good. That's my happy place. So Calf Pal is the big giant drink that Abby is always drinking. Calf Pal in real life and fake life on the show is actually a fictional, super caffeinated drink. In real life, I am drinking unsweetened, unfiltered cranberry juice. Is what Pauley drinks. And the cup itself is patterned after an American soda that you can actually buy at convenience stores that really is that big. And people go, it's a fountain drink there. It's not called Calf Pal. Calf Pal is fictional, but I just drink cranberry juice. My undergraduate degrees are sociology, psychology, and criminal science. And then I started my master's degree in criminal science before I got in the entertainment industry. But I am a lover of science and math myself. And my educational background definitely helps me with really big, giant words. And I've learned so much. I've learned so much by doing this show this long that I was thinking that I could probably just pass my master's degree exams, maybe. No, probably not. When this character was first developed by the brilliant Donald P. Belisario, who also created Quantum Leap and Magnum P.I. and a million other brilliant TV shows, it was given to me early on. I was the first cast member cast, as far as, so they tell me. And it was, I went in and I read, and I went in and I read. It's a long process. You have to read for one person, then 2 people, then 5 people, then 50, then 100. And then I was just cast. I loved the character when I read it, and she was a little bit more, I've said over the years the skirts got shorter and the ratings went up. She was a little more like, I remember when I was auditioning for it, I had on black combat boots, black pants, and like a black thermal shirt. And she's gotten a little bit more, she's like more cartoon character and like a little anime, which is fun too. And the ponytails. I showed up for work on the first day of work, straight out of the shower, and I had my hair in ponytails because that's how I had my hair when I got out of the shower. And one of my producers went, "That's it." So now I can't wear ponytails anymore, but Abby can. So the season finale of season 7 is starting now in Australia. We already had it in the States. It's fascinating and brilliant. I've said to people, not only don't miss an episode, but don't miss a beat. Don't even get up, because there's details woven into every moment that have been, things are coming to fruition that we've been working on for 7 years. It is such a payoff for the fans, that the memory that the show has and what the characters are doing. And it was, when I got the script, my mind was blown. And then also, it's such a confidential script, even on set. We went through the season finale where there's a thing called red pages, where only the actors that are involved in the scene get their scenes, and they're literally printed on a piece of red paper, because that can't be photocopied. So we have, I had scenes with Mark Harmon where they give us the scene, the actors learn the scene, we shoot the scene, and then they take our pages away and shred them. Every script is marked confidential. There's very few versions of anything, and so there were scenes that other actors were doing that I hadn't even read. I didn't know how it ended until I saw it on TV in the States, which we just had. You guys aren't very far behind us, because ours was last Tuesday was the season finale in the States, and you guys have 3 more to go. But the last 3 episodes all connect together. Don't miss a second, because it's mind-blowing. Hi to the awesome Aussie fans. You guys have been amazing. It's Pauley Perrette from NCIS, Abby Shuto. I'm here in Australia for the first time, having a blast. But thank you for watching, and thank you for making NCIS so big in Australia. Appreciate it.